Propagator cleaning today on Pots and Trowels, and that's brought to you with the support of Cobra Garden and Darlac. Hello and welcome to Pots and Trowels. Well, in preparation for seed sowing and taking cuttings that I'll be doing in the greenhouse in spring, I want to make sure that my little heated propagator is all up and running and ready for action. And this is only a small propagator. I've had it quite a few years. It's very simple construction. It's got these perspex frame and a heated base. And as I said, I've had it for a long time. And it's really good because we can control the thermostat here. It's very low wattage, it's only 60 watts, so like a light bulb. But as you can see, it was put away last autumn. It's in a bit of a state, a bit grimy in there. So I want to make sure that it's nice and clean and ready for action. So first thing I'm going to do is to take out, this is a piece of capillary matting. This just holds a little bit of moisture in there when it's being used. So I'm just going to take the capillary matting out, which gets dirty, and I'm just going to shake that into my bucket here and get rid of all the loose. Now, if you've got some new, then by all means put some in, but it normally lasts 2 or 3 seasons. So I'm just going to make this last one more. So what I'm going to do to get rid of some of the dirt on it is to give it a good soak in a bucket of soapy water with a little bit of detergent in there. So that can go into my bucket of water here, and that can have a good soak with a bit of a rub and a wash, and we'll leave that to soak. And we can already see, look at the dirt coming out of that. That's a season of seed trays and plant pots and spilt compost. So that will give that a soak for just a few minutes while we get on with the rest of it. I want to give it a bit of a brush out, and on the base you probably notice it's got compost that's washed through the capillary matting and bits of capillary matting, the fibre that's stuck to it. So I want to give that a good scrape, and then I can sweep it out. So I've just got a scraper here for that, and I'm just going to get rid of any of that loose on there like this. Right, so that's giving it a good sweep out. Got rid of all the cobwebs off the top as well. It's actually got a little bit more rust on it than I thought. I think it'll be absolutely fine for this season, but I think when I do this again next year, I'll probably get some metal spray paint that you can put on rust just to prolong its life a little bit longer. So that's all clean. What I want to do now is I've got my cloth, again, a bit of disinfectant on it, just make sure that everything is given a good wipe down, especially the perspex covers. We want to make sure that they're as clean as possible, just so we get maximum light transmission. And I'm going to do the sides as well. We want this to be really clean. It's like the nursery for seedlings, so we don't want any dirt in there. We want it to be nice and clean, almost sterile, for when we put our seeds and seedlings in there and cuttings to root. So a good wipe down all over. That's much better now. It actually smells clean. So capillary matting, that again, I think we can cope with this one more year. It's had a good wash through, so we can pop that into place. It's nice and damp, so it'll stick to the base. And when, of course, the idea is we maintain that moisture when we've got cuttings and seeds in there to create the humidity. So that looks so much better. Fit that all over. And then the other thing we mustn't forget is this has got a thermostat, which is this coil here. So I've just given that a wipe down as well. That goes underneath the capillary matting. It just bends into place. It's on this copper wire, and then the capillary matting sits on the top, and that will obviously then be used for regulating the temperature. And then the front goes on, and it is then ready for action. What I want to do, one final thing, is to make sure that it works. So hopefully that red light will come on when I switch it on. And there we are, red light on, and the thermostat tells me, I can hear it clicking, that it's 10 degrees in there already. When I'm using it for seed sowing, I usually set it between 15 and 20. So what I might do is just set it at that, let it warm up to make sure that it clicks off. That'll help to dry it out inside. And then in a few weeks' time, when I've got the exciting job of sowing seeds, I know that I'm all ready for it. Well, thank you for watching Pots and Trowels, and don't forget all the videos that we've done in the past are on YouTube. Just search Pots and Trowels and you can subscribe for free. Next week we're going to be back in the greenhouse again because I'm going to be potting some sweet peas, so we'll see you then. Bye.